Hello, kindergarten, and welcome to Reading for Today. We have been exploring the text My Five Senses and learning all about our five senses and how we can use them. Last week, we learned about the job of a leaky for My Five Senses. We talked about author and illustrator. Who remembers the role of an author? Yeah, you're right. The author writes the words. And what's the role of an illustrator? The illustrator draws the pictures. So today we're going to spend some more time on a few pages in My Five Senses. And let's find out what our thinking job is today in reading. I can ask questions about key details in a text. We'll talk more about questions and key details in a moment, but first, put your thumbs up and repeat after me. I can ask questions about key details in a text. You're going to be able to leave reading asking questions about key details in a text. Key details are more information, and questions, a question asks for more information or more detail. Today, you will learn how to ask questions about a text. Asking questions helps you understand the text better and helps you enjoy it. Today, we're going to focus on asking questions to gain more detail about My Five Senses. We've read it a lot, but we're going to dig deep into the book by asking questions. Let's talk more about what a question is. We know a question is something that we can ask to find more detail, more information. But how do we come up with a question? First, we need to learn that there are question words. Repeat after me. Question words. These are some question words that you might start your question with. Who, where, what, when, why, how. Let's talk more about these question words. If you're asking a question starting with the word who, that means you're asking about a person or a character, or maybe even an object. So, who is the little boy with a pencil? Or who is the pig in the book? When you're asking a question with the word who, you're trying to find more detail about the person, the animal, or the objective in the text. When you're using the question word where, you're asking about a place. You're asking about a place. Where do you go to see a cow? Where can you go to lay on the sand? You're asking about a place. When you use the question word what, you're asking about something. You want to know more information about something. If I look at this picture of a hot dog, I might say, what is on your hot dog? When you use the question word when, you're wondering about a time or a date or a season. So, when is lunchtime? When do you see leaves change colors? When do you go to sleep? When you use the word when, you're looking for a time or a date or a season. When you use the question word how or why, you want more detail and reason and explanation. All of these question words help you get more detail, but the question word how or when gets you a reason or a detail or an explanation. So, how will I solve this math problem? Why do you have an umbrella? So today, you might use all or some of these question words to dig in to My Five Senses to ask questions to get key details in the text. Let's find out what our thinking steps are to get to our thinking job. Remember, our thinking job is